YouTube, what the crap's going on? HeirofCarthage here, back in Total War Attila, where we are back in the West Rome legendary campaign. And it is about to get pretty legendary, actually, because let's see, I gotta turn my headphone sound up just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, because I'm at war with all kinds of people now. It's a bit of a dicey situation because I betrayed the Huns, but it was too tempting. Attila was sitting there right in front of me, and I had to do it. The Swabians don't want to re-ally with me. I'm at war with the tribes over here in the Balkans. I mean, there's lots of potential trouble in the area at the moment. So we got a lot of work to do this turn. There's going to be quite a few battles that we're going to have to fight. I've got all these heavy onager, so we should be able to easily destroy this Hun horde. It's going to run away from me, but we're going to chase it and finish the job. If I really mop up hard on the Huns, they might turn around and ask me for peace. Though they do have quite a few stacks, so they may not. They may not unless I hurt them significantly bad this turn. And I don't know about you all, but I am pumped up to bring you some Warhammer. I am legitimately excited. I guess I could be wrong, but I mean, just with all the things they're putting into this, the 64-bit, the DX12 support, delaying the launch, like their change of the announcement on mod support, the change of the announcement on the Chaos DLC, which some of you still aren't happy with that, but trust me, it's better than what they were doing. That all bodes well to me, and I think one of two things is happening there. One, they're trying really hard to make up for some lost reputation, which is good. If they're trying to make up lost reputation, I think that they're probably trying to do it honestly, and I think that's a good thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. So I'm glad to see that. In fact, they have standard onager. Well, they have a large onager too, so I'm going to target their large onager right off the bat. Yeah, we should be able to hit it with everything we got. So yeah, I'm excited. The game is, so I've gotten to play it a couple of times, obviously, at a couple of different events that the Creative Assembly, Sega and Creative Assembly were kind enough to invite me to. I don't want to forget that Sega's involved. In fact, they're the ones who are paying for the marketing and stuff like that, obviously, so appreciate their willingness to involve the community as well. But yeah, I'm really thrilled because it's just different. We've never seen anything like it, and I'm excited to play it. I want to show it to you all. I'm hoping it is a lot of fun. There's some things. The Empire has been so much fun for me to mess with. Like, they've kind of just been like the catch-all faction. They've got like a little bit of everything. The dwarves looking really cool with all of their grudges and siege engines and stuff like that. Just lots of cool stuff. The armored units. Actually, I am out of range with my large onager. I thought I was in range. I'm gonna have to move my spear box closer. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff for me that I'm very excited about in terms of Warhammer. And you know what? I love Attila and I like Rome too. But you get to a point sometimes where you're looking for something different. Because it's been so long since you had something new. At least it is that way for me right now, and I would really like that, just to have something different. And Warhammer, if anything, it definitely promises to be different, because it's a lot different than what we're used to right now. Okay, we are just barely in range with some of these onager, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take the shots. I'm gonna take the shots on these with. Our swords, spears, and arrows will kill them. But the Okay, we destroyed that heavy onager unit already, and we should take out the other one pretty quickly. I don't want their onagers firing back at me. And now that we've got it, I'm going to actually take this unit to this unit. I'm going to switch to explosive, and I'm going to target these mercenary step-mounted bows. And over here, just really working to take. There we go. So this heavy onager unit is almost out of commission. One more hit there, and we should be good. But I'm going to start harassing their horse archers over here. All my guys are in Testudo. There we go, the first explosive volley coming off there. Oh, yeah. These onagers, man, this is definitely the answer to the Huns. There is no doubt about it. I'm actually going to switch. I have 3 of these guys, I think, firing. I'm going to actually switch these guys back to standard shot because they're a little more accurate. Okay, we burned all of the heavy onager unit. There's one more onager I'm going to kind of focus on with those 3. Okay, those 3 there, good. Got explosives set here. We destroyed that horse archer. Let's destroy the other. I'm actually going to take 2 of these and target here. Those keep targeting there. I'm actually just going to take these 3 and switch to explosive shot. Go ahead and target there. Yeah, they've only got like 1 little onager unit left. So there is a real barrage of death coming down on the Huns out here. I'm going to put their steppe chieftain out of commission so that it'll speed the routing of their other units. Right now, yeah, they are just taking a shellacking here. Steppe tribes people. I'm just making sure that none of their infantry is super dangerous. Their steppe chieftain's just sitting back here. This is going to be a vacation that he does not want to extend out there. These senoras ought to be pretty immune to arrow fire. Infantry not so much, but we can support as needed. They're going to be pretty immune to cavalry though, unless there's like a lot of first wave lancers. Okay, their general's dead. So now it's time to just put the final hurt on these guys. Most of their horse archers are, yeah, all their units are routing. So, yeah, the Huns they're just gonna be really dead. This heavy onager stack, man, this is the way to go. You may not be able to kill 3 or 4 stacks of Huns with it, but in a one-on-one scenario, you can effectively dispatch a lot of Huns. Let's take out these Uhura archers. I'll use my Comez to swing around and mop up the rest of their infantry. Yeah, I want the Uhura archers gone. Okay, their infantry's gonna rout too. Yep. Ding dong, the Huns are dead, baby. Alright. Pretty excited about that. So, wiped out 646 Huns, pretty much wrecked that stack. If it survives, I'm going to let it run away because I just want it to be weak and have to try and rebuild. It'll take it longer and make the Huns weaker. It did not survive. It got wiped out. Alright, so this army still has some movement points. We could go ahead and try and capture Solana here. Let's continue the siege just momentarily. It's got to save the game. And I can bring one of these armies down here to help. Make sure that this is a decisive victory. Okay. So I'm going to begin my capture of the Balkans here. No need to fight this one. We're going to just, I could sack it, but it's not really going to be that worth it. I don't want all the buildings there, though, too. Maybe if I loot it. It's going to cause a lot of damage, but I'm kind of hoping that'll turn... Well, sacking it probably tears down all the buildings, too. I don't know about looting. Yeah, looting did not. But we're going to tear this stuff down. That, actually, the auditorium I'll repair. The military wharf I don't need. Scriptorum I don't need. The vineyard will repair. Skirmisher barracks I do not need. We'll repair that. So Should be in good shape to that extent. We do need to rid ourselves of this Hun stack over here. I don't necessarily have the greatest army to do this. My cavalry almost kind of needs to be YOLO'd into their chosen ewers. If I do that, this is kind of still a bit of a problem for me. I can't let that army get away from me on this turn either, but I cannot move this army far enough over to reinforce it either. So that kind of puts me in a bit of an awkward position here, because we don't want that Hun stack to come and hit us somewhere. It's raiding right now. It may have just strayed too close to my city, though, where I get reinforcements from my city. I think I might. Yeah, we would. So this would be a great place to attack them, actually, because now I can use the reinforcements from my city to try and soak up the pain from their... Oh, yeah, this is a great reinforcing army for this, because it's got all these Sagittarii. This is perfect. In fact, I could probably just auto-resolve this one and save some time in the campaign. I think I'm going to. That way we can get a little more done this episode. Because, I mean, you've seen me clean up plenty of Hun stacks, so it's not like this is going to be something completely different. So what is that? That's 3 Hun stacks, including Attila, that's been wiped out on this turn. Not on this episode, but on this turn. So down 3 stacks, the Huns are going to be hurting. I mean, they're definitely going to feel this. And here is Son of Sextus right here. We'll put him into the settlement where he gets a little extra protection there too. The Gepids are probably going to want to be after me here, so I think I'm going to leave the old army of Sextus here to kind of... Honestly, this army would be better defending the settlement, because this one has all the onager. This one would be more helpful to me in taking other settlements. So I'm actually going to force march this one back up to here. And what we can do is use our spies. I've already moved these spies in this turn, but we can go ahead and try and sick them on the Gepids so that we can slow them down. So we've captured that. This army's here to support. We're retraining, building up this fleet. Let's go ahead and keep working on that. So we've got quite a few of these. I'm going to get a couple more of these big 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's go ahead and get 10 of those. Let's get a few ramming ships. And this artillery right there. That ought to be a great navy. That's going to eat up some of my upkeep costs for sure, but should be a worthwhile investment. The Equestrian Legion and this one can go ahead supporting. I might support Son of Sextus with the Equestrian Legion, so let's keep it close to him. Italy has this army to guard it, these 2, and then 2 to the north there too, so really no major threats to Italy at the moment. I do have an army that's up north here too that could try to leave, but right now we're getting harassed by these stupid separatists up here, and it's really screwing up my progress. They're coming across over here. I want to see if I can block that crossing point. It probably won't let me. But this is okay, all those things are being repaired, so we're good. We can unlock this. We got the fishing jetty we can get busy with. Yeah, we got these separatists down here. It is summer, so this probably would be a good time to come down and try and catch these guys with that army. Let's try and do that. We need to hurry up and take care of business over here in the Balkans so that we can focus some attention on the Swabians. And I'm going to go ahead and see if the Huns are interested in peace after the little back-breaking that I gave them there. They're still rated strength ranking 4, which is interesting. So that tell you how weak everybody else on the map is. Huns aren't interested in peace. After a bit more of a beating, I think they'll get interested. So right now they're up here around the Alamans, and I have the potential to lash out and kill several more of their stacks on this turn in too. So I don't think that they're in particularly good shape. I can defend myself against the Swabians if they were to pull something stupid. So feeling pretty confident. Let's take this army and see if we can push back this this Dacian army, which is basically Romans, like Roman separatists. They're going to actually stand their ground because they are supported by a whole nother army. Let's see what kind of army they have. It's Gepids with a bunch of longbows. And I'm not really concerned about that, because if I just kill their horse archers, my my cataphractari are free to just absolutely rain down all over both these armies. So I'm going to go ahead and attack without having... Well, yeah, I get the reinforcements from my city. Well, never mind. They're just meat shields, but whatever. We should be able to win this. If I don't, this army is fairly quickly replaced because it's just Legio Comitatenses and probably needs to be my better units anyway. And a lot of my armies right now are set up mostly to kill Huns, but it should work against other factions too with that many heavy onager. I don't really like that type of army, but you got to admit, it's effective. I like fighting with a little bit more straightforward type army, but... The arty spam in this case is effective. This is not multiplayer, so I have to try and change my mindset. Not really the ground that I like. I attacked them, but they'll probably assault me because I have the 4 heavy onager. So I'm going to come back here. I'm actually going to kind of bunch these guys up. I like the way they shoot. Seems like they get a little bit better pattern. Okay, start the battle, and wherever my reinforcements come from, I'll try and bring them on over to be meat shields.
The enemy has reinforcements.
There they come. Alright, so yeah, I'm just going to put these guys up front as meat shields to hold the enemy in place for just a moment while I pepper them with my plumbata. There we go. Switch to explosive rounds. AI is going to get their reinforcements, so they're just going to want to reform a little. Alright, let's just get these guys repositioned perfectly here. There we go. I'm going to fast forward. I don't want to go fire at will because I want to target my shots precisely where I want them. Though I might go ahead and fire at those levies amateur since I don't have any. These guys. Testudo, let's hit play. Alright, I'm going to get my large onager. Actually, the first thing I'm going to do when I get a chance is try and kill their general. But let's spread our fire out just a little bit here. Might be kind of fun to shoot one of these on our own.
The enemy draws near.
There we go. I'll shoot one manually here. See what we hit. Woo! It's going to be a hit. Boom! Oh, that was brutal. That was brutal. I like it. I like it. That's exactly the kind of war crime that Patchy expects from his men. Wow, that was a hit right there. That was a hit. I'm going to go ahead and do the barrage. Get some more fire pots in here. Just really soften the enemy up a little. And now that their Comez is inside, I'm going to pepper him. Try and take him out of the fight. And then I'll probably focus a little on the horse archers. The rest of their army is going to be pretty susceptible to losing its fight. Yeah, their Comez is going to get wrecked here. Let's see if we get him here. Come on, take him down. I'm going to actually pull this Cataphractari back a little because I don't want it to get wrecked from Levi's Amaturate. There's no real melee cavalry threat here. Enemy Comez is routing. We're not going to end up killing him, though. He did come back from routing, so I'm going to go ahead and target him for another second, see if we can get him dead. Okay, all my guys are on fire at will, so
The general has been killed.
that's good news. Alright, so these two onager horse archers, these two onager horse archers. Okay, I'm just gonna go into. Oh, they did scoot up and start shooting my. They're shooting my general with their horse archers. What a bunch of jerks! They just pulled up and started shooting my cataphractari. Interesting to see the AI kind of make that targeting decision. Yeah, they're still just trying to shoot my cavalry with the one unit. There we go. I'm out of the range of their horse archer. They have an onager back in the back. No, I'm still just targeting their. I'm targeting their general with one of my onagers. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna actually come out of Testudo and throw my javelins now. Should be able to cause some pretty good damage this way. And their horse archers will be going down, and they're wasting their ammo with the levies amature. While all of my javelins should be thrown here. I'm going to countercharge right here. Same thing here. I'm going to swing up and around. Countercharge, countercharge, countercharge. Alright, I'm swinging up and around. I'm going to start swinging around with all my troops. I'm going to need to help my guys out pretty quick.
The whole unit has been destroyed.
What unit got destroyed? Oh, my, just my garrison units. Nothing big. I was like, what did I forget? I mean, I know I'm bad, but I was like, I don't think I'm that bad. I'm going to attack this pikeman so I can rear charge it. Use one cataphractari to push these guys back. Let's hit the fast charges here into the back of the pikes. Okay, all those guys should be gone. I can pull away from those levies amature. We can reform my infantry line. Let's get my large onager targeting right there. Okay, everybody charge in on this guy so we can mop him up and get reformed. Okay, off fire at will. Let's get reformed. All cavalry back to the back. Those longbowmen are already in range, so the only thing I'm worried about actually is the little bit of jav cav that they have out here. It could tear up my cataphracts pretty bad. Let's just make sure we're out of the range of their longbowmen, and we are. And then our infantry can go into Testudo once it reaches position. There we go. Trying to get my artillery to start firing again. We're ready to go into Testudo. Let's fast forward. So we've been pretty brutally efficient in this battle versus the AI here, so not going to complain about that. We've wiped out their first army with ease because they didn't have any support against my cavalry. I'm going to target their infantry right here in the center. Their infantry is the only thing capable of protecting their archers. Still ammo left on that jav cav, but it's not much. I'll wait until I get a couple of hits on their general here. Actually, my cavalry is just on the outer edge of their archer range because they have those long-range Germanic archers. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just go for it. Most of their infantry is taking a pretty good shellacking already from my artillery. Their bows are going to get maybe one or two nice volleys here, and they're going to get straight up wrecked. I don't think they've got enough javelins to be super effective in that unit. I'm going to go ahead and charge that infantry. We kind of wrecked that. I'm going to bring this. Oh, no. General, go ahead and get him. Cataphractari here. Let's go take out that spear general. Chase these guys down. Same thing. Actually, those javelins ended up being wildly effective versus my Cataphractari, even though there was only a few of them there. It's kind of a big fat sack of horse crap there, really, but enemy general's dead. Okay. Yep. The Cataphractari easily mopping up the rest of this fight, so I'm going to go ahead and end this battle too. So this is going to be kind of a short episode because I am a little bit short on time tonight. I've had a ton to do today. But I would say it's a pretty successful episode. We killed 2 Hun stacks, killed a stack of Dacians and a stack of Gepids, captured a settlement, and we're in good position to probably capture several more settlements on the next turn. So yeah, I think we're going to be moving on into at least 2 or 3 more settlements on the next turn, kind of expand our influence. We'll see what the Huns do, but I think we can get them to ask for peace relatively quick. These Gepid armies are not going to be able to overcome the Augusta Legion here, so we are in pretty solid shape. I do have an army marching to finish off the Maurians as well, so we will get over there and finish them off. Got these guys on forced march, so we're going to get there as quick as we can. Maybe another 2 turns. We should be on station, so looking good. I'll see you all in the next episode. Heir of Carthage, signing out. Hope you're enjoying.